Hey guys, what's going on? It's Don here from PBG and welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to play some X4 with some base building. Now, it's actually not hard to do base building, but it's just tedious. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is actually head over to the base. And on this area where it says property owned on the top left, you can right click and click on plan build. Now here we have the base and we could just actually select whatever we want to build on top of it. Unfortunately, we don't have that many modules because we haven't either purchased any or found any. So to get this started off, we are going to be using a lot of basic materials. So our end goal is to build energy cell production because on our map, there's actually another base that actually wants to buy energy cells for 24 credits. And since it costs nothing to build or nothing to produce energy cells, that's what I want to produce. So back to plan build. And the first thing we're going to need is actually a storage. So we're going to start off with a small storage container right over here. And we're going to plop it down. See, like it'll snap into wherever you want to build. So you want it to snap over to this corner. What you have to do is just place it here and rotate it. Once you rotate it into place, it'll just snap in. And when you're satisfied with the connections and everything that you want, all you have to do is just confirm the changes. And it'll actually tell you how much things you need. Like I need 52 Claytronics, 103 electronic cells, and hull parts, 189. Now on the bottom right, it's going to say assign a builder and not enough resources. So first thing I want to do is actually assign a builder. So I'm going to click over here that says assign or hire a builder. Zoom out until you find one. And let's see. Oh, there's one right over here. So I'm just going to hire this guy. Select. And he is hired. The next thing we need is all these parts so we can start creating the storage container. So since our last episode, we actually purchased a transporter. We are able to carry these parts ourselves, which makes it a lot more easier. So we know we need 52, 103, and 189 hull parts. Close this menu. Click on our ship. And I'm going to erase his orders. So I'm just going to cancel his orders here. Change his order from local order trade to hold position. And then now I could actually use him to get all the parts. Now, first thing we need to look for is what we call Claytronics. So by clicking here, I could actually find any place that sells them. So as I zoom into certain areas, you're going to see that this is actually a Claytronics factory. So he's going to sell it. And I need hull parts. So this is a hull factory. He's going to sell hull parts. Last but not least, I need to look for a solar or energy plant. And I think there's one right over here called the power plant. So we have all three that we need. I'm going to select my ship. Head over to Claytronics, trade with, and I know I need 52 of these. This is actually where all the money is going to. So I need 52 of these. Look, it's 112,000. Confirm. And since I still have more storage, I'm also going to have him selected. Also go over to the whole part selection, trade, and I need, I think, 189 of these. And there we go. Confirm. So now I have Claytronics, hull parts, and the last I need energy cells. And just to confirm what I need, I could click here, go back to parts build, and energy cells is 103. So I go back to the transporter, look for solar power plant, and since this is close by, that's why I'm using this one. Right click, trade with, and I need 103. So I'm just going to slide this over. Whoa, this is a lot. Actually, let's close that. Gently slide it. 103. Technically, I could put more because you always need to use energy cells and I can sell them later on. So I'm just going to do like a bunch just to fill it up. Instead of 103, I'm just going to do, say, 2,000. Confirm. And that's going to fill up whatever I need because I still need to build other stuff which also needs energy cells, and just having an extra amount of them is fine. Because I still have him highlighted in his next order after picking all those up, I'm going to go back to the base. Trade with build storage because that's where you want to drop off all your parts. So I'm going to go trade with build storage and just drop down all the parts that I have. Confirm. And this order will take place. He's just going to randomly go over here, grab this, grab the whole parts, grab the solar, and then return back to the base with all the parts, and then it's going to get started. Now, this is the part where you actually just hang out and do nothing. You're practically just waiting the ship to travel back and forth to pick up all the parts to your build storage so you can start building your storage. So in the meantime, I'm going to show you where you could actually get more stuff. While I'm here, because I actually don't need to be at the base, I am going to get up off this ship. So this is the Pegasus Vanguard. I'm going to have that guy fly the Pegasus Vanguard. Okay. And he is going to head towards this advanced Argon factory right over here. So I'm going to go over here and dock and wait. I actually have another ship here, dock and wait. He's here for something else, I guess. But if you need, you could actually get those little ships to also pick up parts for you. It's faster, but our transporter is you could carry so much more, so I'd rather use the transporter. Anyway, while this is happening, I'm going to wait for this to fly over here. And in any of these advanced Argon shipyards, you could actually go into the manager's office and then you could pick up extra build plans. They're not cheap, but you can pick up. So like right now, the only storage I have is like a small storage. So if I go over to this building and go to plans build, the only thing I have for storage is actually this one right here, the container, Argon S container storage. Well, what you can do is actually just head over to where I'm showing you. You should be able to sell the medium, I think, or the large container that you could purchase from here. Once you have the build plans, you can instantly use it on your own base. Or while you're waiting for all this stuff to happen, if you scout out certain bases, sometimes you might find like those little unknown signals, and they could actually drop blueprints as well. Also right now, we're only going to Argon, but if you need another manufacturer, you could go to another manufacturer and go to their advanced to pick up their plans as well. So you don't have to stick with what you need. But for now, we're just going to stick with the basics. I'm actually so glad that this ship is fast. If it was any slower, it would take me forever. Here we go. He's going to come over here and should bring me over to the Argon shipyard pretty quick. All right, now that we made it here, all I have to do is just head over to the elevator, go over to manager's office. I think this is it. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure this is it.
Hello.
Talk. Nope, this is not it. Is it engineering section? I don't remember. I know it's one of these. Definitely not. It's got to be this representative office. Here we go. Show me your license, show me your live stream. I would like to buy a blueprint. There you go, number 2. And you could actually go to modules now. Production modules, build modules, storage modules. And if I wanted to get like medium storage, I could select these and buy them, but they're not cheap. You see 600,000. And right now I have this one, which is the container storage. But like I said, if I wanted this one, I could buy this for 600,000, and I don't think I have enough money for this, so it's not highlighted. But if you need more modules, this is where you can buy them. And they're not cheap. Look, 22 million, 11 million, docking modules, defense modules. So eventually, if you need to outbuild your station and you need more blueprints, this is where you can get them. Again, you could also get them from other stations as well, so it doesn't have to be Argon, because right now we're currently Argon. So you could buy them from like say Riptide over here, or from this one, which is Min. And if you want something different, you could just go over here and pick it up, and vice versa. So if you need more modules, especially for like production, this is where you can select it. So if I need to do like say whole production, or if I'm mining in that area and I know that there's a lot of graphite or whatever, I could actually pick up that module, just mine, and then produce it from my base because I'm mining there anyway. Knowing that this station over here, I didn't even see what kind of resources I have for mining over here. But if I mine whatever here and then I can reproduce it, that's a good way of making money as well. Anyway, right now I'm just waiting for my ship to get back to get the building started. And is the build, yeah, he's here. Just kind of waiting out for parts right now. And it's so slow. He's heading, no, not this one. This one. It's so slow. It's heading there. But it's going to take a while. This is one of the reasons why I always suggest to upgrade your speed for all your ships, because most of the time we're just waiting for ships to travel. All right, so here we go. Now that he's actually at the base, we could right click, go to plans view, and you will see that this time will start ticking down. See, there you go. 4 minutes and 56 seconds, because it has all the parts that it needs to start building everything. Now, while we're waiting for this little expansion to happen, what we can do is actually plan for the next build. You can actually build everything together and get all the resources that you need, but I was just playing it one by one. But now you can actually select the energy grid. It'll show you what you need. And for the energy cell, look at that, 260, 520, and whole parts 951. Now, because I do want to build this part and I do have a lot of energy cells, so I don't think I need energy cells itself, but I do need Claytronics and whole parts. So to plan for that, what I could do is confirm module changes and start grabbing 260 of this and 951 because I know I have enough energy cells. So at this point, what we do is head back into the map view, grab our transporter. So he has 2000 energy cells. Let's kind of like unload it over here, trade with build storage, and I can't yet, so I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit because I'm waiting for the storage to be built. Once I have the storage built, I could actually store our energy cells here and then go out and make a run. But yeah, that's basically it on building the plans. Now, once you have the energy cells up, you can start grabbing the energy cells and selling them. So I'm not gonna make you sit through that part because it's gonna take forever just before I even get to this part. I'm just gonna get to that point. All right, guys, now that we are back, it took, I think, an extra hour to just get all the resources and everything together, but we are all set. All right, so now that we have our energy collection system working, we now could head over to our base and right click over here to the top left and go to logical overview, sorry. And here I actually tell you that we're producing energy cells and it's gonna take, look, 15 seconds right now. If I go over to here, you're gonna see 2,582 and in a couple of seconds it's gonna be 2,800 maybe, or 3,000. But you'll see that this is gonna change the numbers. Oh, there you go, 2,898. And it's basically producing every minute. So if I go back into logical overview, you're gonna see that I actually can produce about 8,460 per hour at this rate, and I could store up to 50,000. Now, again, because I am producing my own energy cells, I actually could get it for free. And over here, they want 1,157. So if I was to click on my ship now, go over here, right click, trade with, and grab like, what was it, 1,000 something? Say 1,082. Confirm. You see how there's profits from sales and transaction value is 0 because I own it. So I could just confirm. So yeah, I'm not going to be charged for my own products. And now I could right click over here, trade with this place, and I could just sell all the cells that I have and make 23,000 credits from it. And there we go. And as I produce more and more, I can actually trade with other stations. So I know like everything that you do in this system, everyone needs energy cells. So over here, if I wanted to sell energy cells to this person, energy cells, he'll buy for 14 credits. I mean, I won't make a lot of money, but they'll buy it. And they look, 57,000. They'll buy 57,000 worth of it. And I could just keep trading now with the repeat order and constantly make money off that. Now, obviously, I won't sell it to this place because it's only 14 credits. So you're going to look for something that's around like 20. But the point being is that every place that you see will need energy cells because energy cells is in every lineup of everything you do. So that's why I wanted to produce that first. But yeah, that's all it is to get everything up and going. If you go to plan builds, you could expand this, you can make a larger storage, you get more ships to deliver energy cells. I could actually do a little bit more research on my base, like these question marks. Might be other bases that need energy cells as well. But yeah, all in all, that this is basically the basics of the game. Getting AI trading working, getting AI mining working, upgrading your ship. And then once you have all these little things established, you can now continue on with the game and doing a lot of other stuff, which you can do politics. You could actually not sell certain things to certain people because they need to build ships. You go into war with other people. You can make friends with factions. There's so many things you could do with this, or you could continue the storyline. All in all, it depends how you want to play the game. And as of right now, I'm just trading and doing basic stuff, just showing you how you get up and going. But yeah, I could save money right now, build up my empire, buy the most expensive ship, fly around in that, and do whatever I want. Ultimately, this will be the last episode of the X-Force series on the channel. Unless I play this for a little bit longer and have other things to show you guys. But otherwise, I pretty much have all the basics down so you guys could get up and going and understand the game. But yeah, I might probably be switching to another game after this episode. So thanks for watching.